This might be the most uncomfortable video you'll watch, but it might also be the most important. Because the truth is, if you're constantly masturbating, scrolling adult content, and wasting your energy on empty pleasure, you are quietly destroying yourself. Not just your body, but your discipline, your drive, your ability to focus, to lead, to conquer. And once you hear what I'm about to tell you, once you understand what you're really giving up every time you give in, you will stop. This is more than a habit. This is your manhood on the line. And this is Stoicism in its rawest form. Let's be honest, masturbation today isn't what it used to be. We're not talking about rare moments of release. We're talking about constant stimulation, available 24/7 through screens and fantasies. What seems like a harmless release becomes a daily energy leak. Think about it. You lose your edge, your motivation drops. You become less confident around real women. You develop anxiety, shame, even social withdrawal. Every time you give in to cheap pleasure, you're reprogramming your brain to avoid real effort. This isn't just about biology, it's about discipline, the most important trait of a man. As the Stoics would say, if you are ruled by your body, you are not free. Stoicism teaches us one brutal truth. What feels good now often destroys us later. Marcus Aurelius warned about being a slave to passion. Epictetus taught that true freedom comes from controlling your desires, not feeding them. So ask yourself, are you free or are you owned by your urges? The Stoics weren't monks. They were warriors, emperors, generals, men who had access to every pleasure, yet chose restraint because they understood the cost. Masturbation isn't evil, but the modern addiction to it, the way it kills your time, your ambition, your masculinity, that is a philosophical failure. Let's get scientific for a moment. Masturbation floods your brain with dopamine, the feel-good chemical. But when you get that hit so easily and so often, your brain starts to rewire itself. It says, why chase real goals when this cheap pleasure is always available? So your drive disappears. You become numb to effort. You lose interest in building, achieving, connecting. This is what modern men are facing. No energy, no focus, no fire. Why? Because they're draining it through their hands and screens daily. This is not about guilt. This is about biological war, and if you don't fight back, you lose before life even begins. Now here's the part most men never hear. You don't need to suppress your sexual energy. You need to transform it. This is what ancient Stoics and modern high performers understand. It's called sexual transmutation, taking that raw, primal energy and using it to work harder, train your body, build a business, focus deeply, lead your life. That energy is nuclear, and you're throwing it away on pixels and fiction. Imagine keeping it instead. Imagine building with it. That's what happens when you stop giving in and start redirecting. It's not easy, but the results are undeniable. Your confidence returns. Women notice you differently. Your mind sharpens. Your self-respect skyrockets. This is the Stoic man's weapon. Not suppression, but self-mastery. Here's where it gets real. Starting today, challenge yourself for just 7 days. No masturbation, no adult content, no just this once excuse. Instead, train your body, journal your urges, channel the energy into a goal. Walk, breathe, meditate, focus. Every time your body begs for release, don't panic, just observe it. Let the wave pass and build power. This is what Stoicism trains you to do, to sit with discomfort without reacting like a slave to impulse. The first 3 days will be the hardest, but after that, you will feel stronger than 95% of men around you because they're draining and you're building. The choice is yours. Keep feeding the habit or start building the discipline that makes men powerful. This isn't about shame, it's about reclaiming control over your time, your mind, and your energy. If this hit you hard, hit like. And if you're ready to master yourself through ancient wisdom and modern discipline, subscribe now to The Stoic Mind Fortress.